What am I here to talk about this morning? Okay, I want to talk to you about vibration and when you're doing it all wrong. Now, many of us here have done the training, and we've been taught that your vibration relates to where you are on the emotional scale. Are you in a vibration of love? Are you in a vibration of fear? Are you in a vibration of anxiety? Are you in a vibration of excitement, ecstasy, bliss? Are you in a vibration of grief, sadness, blame, shame? And that if only we can just get our vibration a little bit higher into like the good feeling emotions, everything will be all right, and everything will be okay. And I've got a big question for you. How's that working out for you so far? So this is when you're doing vibration all wrong and thinking that it relates to where you are on the emotional scale and how you're feeling in any given moment, and how you've just got to push yourself to be happier and more positive, and like, let's clear the resistance to being happy, and all the rest of it. You're doing it all wrong. Okay, now please excuse me if you figured this all out on your own, but for those of you who haven't, I want to explain to you the missing piece. If you bust this myth that that's all you have to do is get yourself up to feeling happy. And, if you've ever done that work and gone about releasing all it, and it's like, yeah, I'm vibrating at happy. You're not. You're not. That's not vibration. Your emotions are not your vibration. Okay? How can I explain that to you better? Okay, let me tell you something. Serial killers can experience love. Saints can experience fear. Does that kind of... Ooh, what did you just say? Yeah, serial killers can experience love, joy, happiness, freedom, liberation, excitement. And enlightened beings like ourselves, we can experience fear and anxiety and grief and sadness and worry and concern. So your emotion is not your vibration, okay? What your vibration is how close you are to your soul. The vibration of your soul is complete and utter light and joy and bliss and ecstasy and all of those things, okay? If anything, I'm going to be bold here and say it's above love, okay? The vibration of your soul is above love. But when we are here on this planet, we are here, and our soul, if you like, is wearing this suit, this human suit, and isn't it great? Isn't it wonderful? You get arms and you get legs and you get eyes and a mouth and ears and a nose and hair, and you can walk and you can run and you can get in a plane, and you know, it's about the experience, okay? So you can be a high vibe person who's closely connected to their soul, but experience pain and sadness and fear and doubt and concern. That is not your vibration, okay? So I've put that very, very simply. I've been live for 4 minutes. I've sorted your life out. There you go. How's that? Seriously, feel into this. So people who have, malintent, who don't want to, do things that help their fellow humankind, people who aren't bothered about society and the way it's going and how we treat women and how we treat children and how we treat those who are vulnerable or less advantaged than we are, they can experience that entire suite of emotions just like we do. But they're not connected to their soul, are they? I mean, really, come on. Are they? No, they're not. Because if they were, they wouldn't be doing the things that they do. They wouldn't be ripping people off. They wouldn't be shafting people. They wouldn't be saying unkind things. They wouldn't be, and I mean, hands up here, if you get me on a rant, I can say some pretty unkind things. I'll tell it like it is. Do you know what I mean? But my vibration is high. My connection to my soul is high. And I will have a little bit of a rant about injustices and, frankly, Am I allowed to say dickheads here? I don't know. I'll edit it out later. You know what I mean? Those the kind of things. And yeah, it's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have it because I'm here to have the experience, and I'm here to butt up against those things. I'm here to, see the contrast between, what frankly I think is the right and wrong about things. So I'm allowed to experience those things, but they come from a place of me wanting to live in a better world. They come from a place of me wanting everybody to have the opportunity to reach their potential on whatever terms that is. And it's not one size fits all. We all have different potential opportunities. We all have different hopes and dreams. So do you see what I'm saying? I'm saying that it's your vibration. So yeah, I feel frustration a lot, but it's where it's coming from. It's my vibration is related to how closely I am connected to and feel into and embody my soul's true expression. And yeah, I'm pointing the fingers and I'm doing the blaming and the shaming at people who are not connected to their soul's essence. And we see it every day in the world. The people who don't care, the people who walking that walk and talking that talk, but can you see it? They can go home and have a birthday party and get wonderful gifts and feel like so happy and everything, but their vibration underneath that is shitty. So that is a really, really simple thing that I've come to explain to you. And if you're here listening to this and you're on that spiritual journey and you're doing that awakening and everything, and you've been told at some point along the line that all you have to do is raise your vibration is to feel happy and to get into the things and release whatever's getting in the way of you feeling happy. It's not all about being happy and love and everything. It's the difference between the love we experience as a human and the difference between the love we embody when it's part of our true soul essence and our true soul purpose and our true soul mission. ... Are you getting that? Is that coming through? Please tell me it's coming through. So this is what it's about, and we're sort of labouring under this myth. Especially in the circles, and I'm not blaming social media, but I'm saying on social media you will see all of these people who kind of are talking about law of attraction, law of vibration, law of this and da, and all you've got to do is this and all you've got to do is that. Just think positive and get yourself there and it's great and everything and your vibration will rise. No, it won't. And this is what I have against affirmations as well. Affirmations alone will not raise your vibration. They will not. End of. They just won't. Because your vibration is something different to what is coming out of your mouth. So all the time you stand there and you say the affirmation of I'm really rich and gorgeous and everything, and you're living in a bedsit and you've got acne or whatever. I don't know. I don't know nothing against people with. I've had it. I have that experience. I've lived that experience. So it's about what is your vibration? How closely connected are you to your soul and its mission and purpose and what it wants for you out of life and how it wants to walk around in this world and how it wants this world to be. And this is what we're doing when we come to the University of Earth. And go through the lessons, and we've got, what module have you got this time round? It's why we have these different experiences. And so our vibration is how we navigate the things like the fear and the concern and the worry and the blame and the shame, etc., etc. When we are experiencing those things, it's not about, I mustn't be there. I must get my vibe high. It's got nothing to do with your vibration, okay? Those things are not your vibration. If you are in high vibration and you are experiencing those things, your vibration is what will get you through. Your connection to your soul is what will see you through. But if you try to just kind of, I'm not experiencing that, I mustn't do that, you're suppressing it. You're pushing it down. You are creating a low vibration around those things. There is nothing wrong with those energies and those emotions. There's nothing wrong with them. We are here to experience them. It's about embracing them, allowing them to come up as a high vibrational being and saying, okay, what's going on? What is this? And allowing it, allow that fear, and really getting deep with it and really examining it, and call inner work, shadow work, whatever you want to call it. Welcome it. Welcome it. That is your vibration. When you can welcome those things, when you can say, oh, okay, I get it. As a high vibrational being, I understand my emotions here, and I'm not just going to go, and squash them right down, because guess what? They will keep coming up and come back to bite you on the bum when you least expect them to, or least want them to, or when it's really inconvenient. That is what they do. But as a high vibrational being, if you can welcome them and say, here we are, what's actually going on here? And I did put a post somewhere, I'm all over social media, and I can't remember where I did the post, where I actually said, how are you feeling right now? And if I said this to you right now, how are you feeling right now? Can you actually identify how you're feeling? Do you know what your emotions are? Do you understand your emotion? Do you have enough emotional intelligence to be able to say, as a high vibrational being, I am currently feeling, a bit of sadness. What's that about? And then instead of like, oh, no, it's like, a bit of sadness. Oh, why am I sad? What's that all about? It's a real and valid emotion. It will teach you something. It will allow you to learn something. It will allow you to grow. So welcome it. Let it come up. Sit with it. But have enough emotional intelligence to be able to identify what you're feeling as a high vibrational being, and accept it and live with it and learn from it. Don't become it. Don't let it take up residency and not pay rent. Don't become it. As a high vibrational being, I am feeling sad, not I am sad. You're not sad. You're a high vibrational being who is experiencing the emotion of sadness or fear or loss or grief or anxiety. Yeah? Completely different. The two are completely separate. Your vibration and your emotions. Completely separate. So that's when you're doing vibration wrong. Okay, so I hope that's lifted the lid off that for you. And if you're still kind of curious about it, because that's great, don't want you to go, oh my god, I'm doing it wrong. Get curious and like, interesting. How can I let this like move through me? What can I do to test